So, a couple of days back in one of my posts, somebody commented that they would love me to talk about emotional intelligence. And I actually realized that it is it is a useful topic to, explore. So, I had to do my brief little research, and here we are. Welcome to another exciting segment of the Let's Talk series. And if you're just joining the community, it's so good to have you here. Feel free and feel safe. My name is Kulthum, and it's so good to be here with you again. And in today's segment, we're going to explore a little about emotional intelligence, and we're going to see the key aspects of emotional intelligence, or the key aspects that make a person emotionally intelligent. First of all, I'm going to drop a disclaimer. This topic is really not my field, so I had to do my little research, and I'm not a psychologist, so I'm just going to brush the surface. So, emotional intelligence, otherwise known as emotional quotient, is the measure of a person's ability to translate and interpret their emotions in response to their environment. Emotional intelligence also helps a person to understand other people's emotion in response to their own environment. Furthermore, emotional intelligence facilitates the easy understanding of yourself as a person and the people around you, or the people that you interact with, and the emotions that are going on within you or around you at a particular moment in time. And unlike IQ, which is intelligence quotient, which just mainly helps you academically and helps you succeed in your academic pursuit, emotional intelligence helps shape your personality. Emotional intelligence shapes your character and makes you versatile, and it also makes it easy for you to interact with the people around you or other people from all aspects of life. And one thing that I know about emotional intelligence is it progresses slowly. It is a gradual process. You have to cultivate it within you and nurture it over time. And unlike IQ, that you can just be born with it or get it from one of your parents, inherit it from one of your parents, I don't think anybody is born with emotional intelligence. With emotional intelligence, you have to do the work. You have to do the work of cultivating it and nurturing it and breeding it within you. So, proceeding to the aspects of emotional intelligence that I want to talk about in this video, I want to talk about 5 aspects of emotional intelligence. And these 5 aspects are empathy, self-awareness, social and communication skills, motivation, self-regulation. Luckily, I've actually talked about self-awareness in one of my videos. So we're going to see the rest of the aspects, the rest of the 4 aspects that make a person emotionally intelligent. The first one being empathy. Empathy is simply the ability of a person to develop a skill to understand the plight or the pain of the people around them. It is simply compassion. And as Muslims or Christians, we all know that both religions encourage empathy among all of us. Because in Islam, this saying just comes to my mind right now about empathy. It is a saying by Umar bin Khattab alayhi salam. Compassion is to look beyond your own pain to see the pain of another person. So this saying is just encouraging us to not be so invested or immersed or engrossed in whatever is going around us that we fail to see what is happening around the people who are with us. And in order for you as a person to develop emotional intelligence, you have to stretch yourself beyond just your whole being. You have to be selfless enough. You have to be able to cultivate the habit of being compassionate or empathetic to the people around you, and at the same time without ignoring whatever it is you're fighting within you too. So there has to be that balance. You have to look out for yourself and be able to look out for other people. And I think the reason why empathy is a very important aspect of emotional intelligence is because it comes from maturing here, right here. Therefore, if you want to take on the journey towards cultivating emotional intelligence within you, I believe being empathetic to the people around you is the first most important step to carry on. The next aspect of emotional intelligence we'll talk about is communication or social skills. Communicating whatever you are feeling effectively without triggering negative emotion in other people is another important aspect of being emotionally intelligent. An emotionally intelligent person knows exactly how to talk to people, when to talk to people, and why they should talk to people. And an emotionally intelligent person knows that in a conversation, what they say is not the only thing that is important. They know exactly when to, step back and listen to other people chip in their opinions or comments. In a nutshell, conversation with an emotionally intelligent person is never awkward or boring or one-sided. And on the other hand, with social skills, an emotionally intelligent person is never too timid or too proud or arrogant. They're usually confident and humble. A person who is emotionally intelligent knows that he or she does not need to dim the light of other people in order for he or she to shine, and they don't need to make other people look bad in order for people to see them as the good ones. To simply put it, an emotionally intelligent person is just always laid back and chill. They are not boastful or pompous or arrogant or too proud or feel the need to prove a point, because whatever it is they have will speak for itself. So they don't need to prove any point regarding anything. Proceeding to the next aspect of emotional intelligence, which is self-regulation, we're going to see that self-regulation is simply a person's ability to regulate their emotions in response to an external trigger. An emotionally intelligent person is always aware of the fact that you may not be able to control whatever is happening around you. You may not be able to control what people do to you, what actions they do, but you are in full control of how you react to whatever is happening to you. And from there, that is when you take charge. A person who is emotionally intelligent will not respond immediately to a trigger, because they may respond in a way that is not graceful, that they will end up regretting in the future. The first thing they do is sit down and process things. They process whatever is happening around them. And from there, that would help them to gauge their reaction or see the next line of action to take. And the act of processing whatever is happening around you helps you to see things from an objective point of view, rather than just using your emotions to look at things. The next aspect of emotional intelligence is motivation, or better still, self-motivation. An emotionally intelligent person knows exactly the words to use to motivate his or herself. An emotionally intelligent person doesn't say things that he or she knows will trigger some negative reaction around other people. They always say good things to people, encouraging words, uplifting words. I mean, we're all aware of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's hadith that says, "Speak good or remain silent." Therefore, a person who is emotionally intelligent only speaks when they know their words are better than their silence. An emotionally intelligent person does not engage in body shaming other people. They don't engage in shaming other people for the trials they're going through. They don't engage in talking about other people's lives. And an emotionally intelligent person does not discuss people behind their backs. All they do is, instead of discussing people and people's lives and lifestyle, they discuss ideas, because they are not small-minded people. So they don't engage, they don't get, benefit from gossips and, scoops and whatever about other people's lives. All they do is they mind their business. An emotionally intelligent person is always in his or her lane. They're always in their element. And that is what I love about them. And the last aspect of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. And considering the fact that I have a whole video on self-awareness, I don't think it is important or necessary for me to discuss it here. I'm just going to link the video for you to watch on self-awareness. And that is it about emotional intelligence. From here, we are going to draw the curtains for our segment today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next Let's Talk video. Goodbye.